everyone, so today I am here to make spring rolls. I'm making spring rolls because someone requested it, so yeah, I'm going to make spring rolls. First of all, I'm going to tell you what you'll need and what ingredients you'll need, and then I'm just going to get on with it. If you're new here, make sure you click that subscribe button because every Friday I do make a new episode of Foodie Friday, and I post on Wednesdays and Sundays just for other videos like beauty videos or fashion videos, lifestyle vlogs, you know. So yeah, here we go. Okay, what you'll need is you'll need a pan and you'll need a big wok or a fryer kind of thing, but we use a big wok, you know. Then you'll need your sort of meat, and we are using pork mince again because it seems as though we've just been having this all the time. And of course you'll need some spring roll pastries. You can get the big ones, you can get the small ones, or you can get this size. This is just the medium size, which is nice. We did have white cabbage, but we don't know where it's went to. But you can use whatever vegetables you want. I do recommend to put a little bit of vegetables in it because that way the meat won't be dry. Whereas if you were to just leave it like just meat spring rolls, the meat will be really dry and you'll just be like, thirsty. So instead we're going to be using spring onions, and let me show you. And you just need to cut it all up like this. Here there is about like 5 strands, but you can use as many as you want. Oh, you will also need some oil. Not even some, you'll need a lot of oil. I forgot that I was making spring rolls because I asked Mum when she picked this up. I was like, Mum, why do you need so many oil? And she was like, we're making spring rolls. And I was like, oh, yeah. Then obviously you'll need this to make your stuff. So yeah, let's get on with the video. Okay guys, we just want to start this up. Okay, and what you want to do is you want to put a little bit of oil. I've got that big jar for like the wok, but I'm just going to put, because this one's just easier to handle with. I'm going to put more oil. And then what you want to do, what I tend to do is I go like this to make sure the whole wok has a bit of oil, you know. There you go. You just want that to kind of start up, you know. And then what you want to do is you want to put your pork mince in. And then obviously there's a piece of paper here. And then you just want to split it all up. And like the same with my lasagna, you just want the meat to be white. The reason for making this, like pre-making the meat instead of just wrapping it up in the pastry and dumping it in, is because the pastry, it's really easy to cook the pastry. So if you wanted to just dump the meat into the pastry to make, by the time your pork will be done, the pastry will be burnt. So you kind of want to do it this way. And for my heat, I've only got it in medium. And then once it's kind of like halfway all done, you just want to add your spring onions in, or whatever vegetables you have. So I'm adding my spring onions. So here we are. And then once you've added your spring onions in, you just want to stir it thoroughly. And then once you've done that, you just want to add some flavouring. So for us, for my family, we're only going to just be adding like 1 teaspoon of salt. Yes, this is a coffee jar, but 1 teaspoon of salt, right? You just want to make it everywhere. If you want it to be more saltier, you can put it more saltier. If you want it, this one. If you want it to be less saltier, then you can like put less salt than what we put. Ignore that, that's just something else. But yeah, see when you see, look at the wok, it's just kind of like there's juices because the spring onions like getting softer and all the juices is like coming out, which is what you want. There you go, you can see like the bubbles in the corner there just like bubbling up. Some of the meat are still pink, so you just want to make sure everything is cooked. Ooh, look at all that bubbliness. Bubbly, 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 bubbly. Now, that is all done. You just want to put that in the side. You just set your mixture in the side. Then you put your big wok or your fryer and you add the oil. I'm just going to turn this down a little bit. But right now I'm just opening the oil. It's a new oil, you see. Then we're just going to pour it in, and to be honest, you just want it, for me to measure, if I'm putting it under these little, just underneath the handle. So this is a lot of oil. So once you've done that, you just want to turn the heat back up. And then it takes a while for the oil to like boil. Okay guys, so while that oil is boiling, what you need to do with your mixture, you need to drain it out, because as you can see before, there was water there, and if there's a lot of water when you're wrapping it up in the pastry, it will break, and you don't want that to happen. So you just want to drain all the water out, which you can see from the plate, and then you just want to let it cool down before you wrap it into the pastry. And I forgot to mention, you need 1 egg, sorry. So the reason for the egg is basically to, once you've folded up your pastry, you just need something just to seal it, and the egg's perfect for it. So just crack it into a bowl. I'm not that professional to do it in one hand. There we go. Just going to bin that. And then I'm going to use chopsticks, you can use a fork, whatever. And then you just want to make it into like a little pre-omelette stage kind of sort of thing. Just want to make it all done. Just put this down, and as you can see, okay guys, so while that oil is starting to simmer, basically your pastries will look like this. I've put some on the side because I'll do them afterwards, and basically this is what they'll look like. They'll be sticking together, and all you need to do is you just need to slowly peel it off, because if you're too harsh it might break. So what you want to do is as if it's in a diamond angle, then you only want to put a bit of meat in. And then you just want to wrap it all up. And these are so tiny and so cute, but you know. Then what I meant from sealing it, you just need your egg, put your finger in it, and then you just want to seal it up. Just like that. Okay, let me just do another. Let me do another example. Okay, so let me just show you another one. Just need to be slow and safe. So here we are. Just a little bit of meat. So you want to wrap it as if, sorry, so you go once turning, and then you just want to pierce the sides in, and then you want to pierce it in a little bit more, and then you just turn, turn, turn. Dip your egg in it and seal it. Okay, let's just do one more. So a bit of meat, and you don't want to put too much meat in because then that way it might burst and you don't want that. So you turn it once, then the sides you turn in, then you turn it again, and as you can see these are going out. Just want to turn them as well and turn. An egg in it to win it. Okay, so on with the frying process. You'll be able to tell, see if you put your hand just above it, and if it's really really warm, that's when you know the oil's ready. So let me just show you. Okay, so here is 5, and what you want to do, you want to put it in the side and slowly let it slide in. You don't want to just drop it in because then the oil will just bounce back and you don't want to burn yourself. I've tried it before. So you just want to just put it in the side and it'll float away into the middle. There you go. You just want to let it fry. Obviously I've only made the 5 just now, but obviously you can put some more in, but I won't put too much, because if you put too much it won't let the oil just to cook the pastry and everything. And then when it's just in for a wee while, you just want to flip it round just so that it fries on the other side as well. It might bounce back, but just do it a few times and it should be alright. You just want to put the heat back up a little bit just so that it fries. And if you can't turn it, I'm using chopsticks, and if you can't turn it, you can use one of these spoons, I don't know what it's called, with a lot of holes in it. You can just press it down, kind of sort of thing. Press them down, and as you can see the sides are starting to brown up, and that's when you know it's starting to cook, you're doing it right. Okay, so as you can see most of them are all brown, this one's starting to burn, and that's when you know they're all kind of sort of done. What you want to do is on a plate you want to put a kitchen towel on it, because in that way it can like take in all the oil. You don't want too much oiliness in your food, so you just take it out, drain it a little, and then you just pop it on. Drain it out, and then you pop it on. So that's all your spring rolls, and what you want to do, even though like the bottom bit's like drained out the oil, you just want to tap the top as well, because the top obviously will have oil in it as well. And you don't want your food to be too oily, so this is what you just tend to do. This is what I tend to do anyways. And there we go. And as you can see, that's all the oil that's been drained out. Like, come on, like that's how the amount of oil that you would have eaten if you didn't drain them out. Okay, so this is what they look like. Aren't they so cute? Oh, they're gonna roll off. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut one open for you guys to see. And oh, did you hear that crunchy of the crispiness? And then the inside will look like that. Oh, yummy. Yummy, 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 yummy. Whew, look at that. Another episode, another red face ending. So yeah guys, that is what our spring rolls look like. I got this recipe from my mummy and she taught me how to make it, so I thought I'd make it for you guys to try. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this recipe. I mean, this is like a recipe that I didn't get online. This is a recipe that my mama gave me. This is like, you know, the real-ish. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up and comment down below any other recipes that you'd want me to do for next week or any other weeks. Make sure you click that subscribe button if you haven't already, because I've got many more videos planned, any more Foodie Fridays, more beauty videos all planned up for you guys to see. Remember to click that notification bell so you know when I post, even though I'm telling you I post every Wednesday, Friday and Sunday at 5 PM on UK times. And yeah, that's all I have for you guys. Bon appetit! Mwah! Bye!